The Italian America Show is sponsored by Full Sponsorship. Cento Fine Foods. Trust your family with our family. The Bianchi Law Group. Dr. K, the Management Professor. The authors of the #1 international best-selling cookbook, Don't Cut the Basil. Dr. Mark D'Annunzio, National 4th Vice President, Order Sons and Daughters of Italy in America. The Grand Lodge of New York. The Grand Lodge of Ohio. The Grand Lodge of Virginia. The Grand Lodge of Maryland. The Grand Lodge of the Northwest, representing Oregon and Washington. Long Shot Productions, get back in the game. ACMT, Excellence in Aerospace Manufacturing. Purchase the new book, The Palm Beach PI, by Italian-American private investigator Frank Chiato, available now where books are sold.
We are so excited, at least I know I am, to have a very good friend of mine here on the show. As you all know, I lived in Italy for 30 years. My name is Clarissa Burt, and I did live there for 30 years. I did come away with one very spectacular thing, and that is not only am I a honorary member of the OSDIA, but I also am an Italian citizen, thanks to the 30 years that I did live in Italy. So with that, I did meet a very good friend, and we have been friends a long time. We've worked together. I've organized and helped to present some of his events, and he's in my media, he's in my magazine. We've worked together on many different occasions, so I'm thrilled to introduce to you Mr. Tonino Lamborghini. Tonino, welcome to the show.
Ready, sono pronto.
Benvenuto, Tonino. Abbiamo iniziato, benvenuto.
Ben trovati.
Ecco, allora, we have many questions for you. And one of the first questions is, where are you now in this moment?
Dove sono in questo momento?
Sì.
Sono all'interno del Museo Ferruccio Lamborghini.
Can you do that in English? Can you tell me in English?
Ah, you prefer. I am inside.
Yes, of course.
In my museum, Ferruccio Lamborghini Museum, that you know better than me, 6,000 square meters, and as you know, if you remember, inside there is all the histories created by my father, and let me say, also something created by me.
Yes, of course.
All the tractors, all the automobile, all the heating system, brewers, solar panel, air conditioning, all the production made since 1947.
1947. So your father started working with tractors, not cars, with tractors for the farm.
My father started after the war producing a tractor with components coming from US, army components, Jeep and army vehicles, and he decided to transform this spare parts, new spare parts, not old, not second-hand, but new, and transformed this in strong tractors, very cheap and with a lot of power at disposal.
Yeah.
Why? Let me explain why this. Because the government, US government, decided to help Italy with Piano Marshall. No, the Piano Marshall was decided from Mr. Marshall to help Italy, giving us all these vehicles, spare parts, money, and everything necessary for to start again, start up. Let me say, start again. Italian country finish the war.
After the war, exactly. So there is a very funny story about your father going to speak to Mr. Ferrari. Can you tell me this story?
No, I don't hear very well.
Ci racconti la storia di quando papà è andato da Ferrari?
Yes, sorry. Yes, allora at the time, 95, 96, 90, 90, 57, 58, at home, there was many sports cars, very important. There's Maserati, Jaguar, and also 2 Ferraris. These Ferraris present many problems. First of all, in la frizione si chiama
the clutch.
The clutch. So my father decided to help himself and to put in the clutch using in the tractor.
Right.
The machine, the car go very well, no more any kind of problem. So he decided to go to Ferrari as a friend, or no, but let me say as a, come si dice, un colleague.
A colleague, no? Right, a colleague, right.
And to say, Ferrari, I modify in this way, this, and this, and now the car is perfect. Ferrari, after 2 hours of wait, my father wait for 2 hours, and after 2 hours, Ferrari said, "You are unable to drive my car. You maximum can drive your tractor." So,
okay, so that's phenomenal.
You have to consider 2 things important. At the time, 2 Ferraris in one family, it was practically only one. So any have 2 Ferrari at home.
Yeah.
And the second thing, Ferrari was a small company. A Lamborghini tractor was very big, with a lot of employer, 1,000 employer, and 52 tractors per day.
Wow.
Probably for US is nothing if you compare with the Ford.
For Italy. No, that's big for post-war Italy.
But if you compare, if you consider Italy, 52 tractors per day, it was the first in the country, in Italy. You understand? For this reason, my father decided and said, "Oh yes, you wait, and you can see what I do." In 10 days, selected the best engineer of Maserati, Ferrari, and the best in the market, and I will say, give him a new possibilities.
Right.
We'll be right back after this break.
What's the secret to my famous margarita pizza? Fresh basil, fresh mozzarella, and cento.
People ask my wife, what's the secret to your bolognese?
A little of this, a pinch of that, and cento. Grandma passed on 2 family secrets. Saute, don't fry,
and always cook with cento.
It's no secret that the best tasting dishes use cento, San Marzano tomatoes imported from Italy, with nothing added, just authentic flavor for authentic Italian cooking. Cento, trust your family with our family.
The Sons of Italy Foundation is the philanthropic arm of the Order Sons and Daughters of Italy in America. It was founded in 1959 with the purpose of preserving Italian-American culture, encouraging educational excellence among Italian Americans, and assisting in other areas such as veterans' causes and disaster relief. To date, the Sons of Italy Foundation has given tens of millions of dollars to these efforts. For more information on the foundation or to donate, contact us today.
So basically, this is the story, you guys. Lamborghini has a Ferrari. He's doing well. He's bought a Ferrari. He's got two of them. He took one of the clutches and he put it into the tractors to see how, that would work. And he found fault with the Ferrari clutches. So as a colleague, he just said, I'm going to go over and tell Mr. Ferrari that there are these issues and maybe, we could work on it together or whatever. So Ferrari says to Lamborghini, he says, listen, yeah, I'm the sports car maker. You're just making farm equipment. You have no idea what you're talking about. Get the heck out of here and go back to your tractors. You could never make a supercar like I do. So Lamborghini took it upon himself, obviously, to say, well, I'll just show you and I'll make a car. And obviously, we know the outcome to that. Emily, do you have any questions for Mr. Lamborghini?
Yes, certainly. I think one of the questions we've been asking all of our guests when they come on for the interviews is how has the COVID pandemic been impacting your life and the business? In che modo la pandemia COVID ha avuto un impatto sulla vita, sul business?
Che impatto ha, Tonino sta chiedendo, che impatto ha ora Covid per l'Italia, non lo so, nella tua storia, nella tua azienda in Italia in questo momento? Come rispondi?
We observe all the, the regulation giving us the government, and we maintain, mask and clean every moment, every day, distance. So we do our best. Honestly, since today, any kind of problem in my company. And we offer also some masks that our partners in East area sent to us, because sometime now no, but some months ago was difficult to find this mask, and our partners offer us, and we distribute a lot of big quantities to the organization that need this kind of mask.
Yeah. So, ma is the museum open? Il museo è aperto?
Yes, the museum is open now. Yes, we stay closed for 1 month, 2 months about, and now is open, observing all this distance regulation and so and so and so.
And it's a great place to have meetings, to have events, to have parties.
Yes.
We had great parties in that museum.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's a modern museum, not only museum, but a big space for event, for marriage, for congress,
conferences, conventions, conferences, right?
Congress. In that way, in the meantime, they use the space very, very modern, very particular, and in the meantime, they can see the let me say the art produced from my father, and not only because inside, as I said before, always art with art or art in art. Inside you can see some very important piece of art, Italian art. Italian art as technology art and art, come si dice, pezzi d'arte, painting, marble. No,
it's beautiful.
No,
it's beautiful. There's even
furniture and very, very important piece of design.
Yes.
Art in art, or art of the car, of art of technology.
Absolutely.
And art of fashion and art of design.
Yes, fantastic. Justin, do you have a question for Mr. Lamborghini?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, a question that I think a lot of people are wondering is, do you have a favorite car or Lamborghini of all time? Hai una macchina, una Lamborghini preferita di tutti I tempi?
The best is absolutely the Miura. Miura is, you probably you know that since 1965 was in Al MoMA in New York, al Museum d'Arte Moderna, Modern Art in New York, and you can see the Miura with a sort of best expression of Italian art of car. So for me and for my father, Miura, that you can see back me, is the best as in design, but especially in technology.
So the car that is behind you, your father put you have the black, le ciglia tipo. E lui diceva,
yes, exactly.
And he said this was like the eyelashes of a woman.
Exactly, because consider my father said that Miura is a sort of a nice lady, and sexy as a nice, very nice lady.
Yes, exactly.
He said Miura was and is as Sophia Loren.
Yes. So your business, your company, Tonino Lamborghini Boutique, started with many merchandising items. Yeah, you have your anything from watches to sunglasses to cell phones,
yes.
wine. You have many things, but one of the most exciting things in the last years is the Lamborghini hotels in China, in Korea, in Dubai. Tell us about these projects.
But because it's evolution of my mentality. You know that I like to provide myself in many different situations, in many projects. So starting 40 years ago with sunglasses, with watches. Before you said merchandising, no, it's not merchandising. It's high quality and high level products.
High level, of course.
And I decided to go around the world offering my products. So one day decide also to enter in the world of coffee, because when you drink really coffee is Italian coffee. So I decide and I produce coffee and also wine, and step by step the opportunity become bigger, and with the partners we started with a coffee shop and with a hotel and with a very luxury apartment as in Brazil, for example. So I am very lucky when I decide something with my energy, many things, and with the help of my partners and my employer, everything go in the right way. And I never forget that Lassù in the sky, someone helped me and loved me.
I think it's your father. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, probably my father and my mother.
Yes,
exactly.
Of course. Yes, your mother, of course. So tell me also, you handed off most of the company now is run by your son Ferruccio.
Exactly. See, my son taking the end in his hand. The company, he decide practically everything, work a lot, and I relax myself part-time, only part-time.
Okay.
And he work stronger than me, and he decide to increase this company that since now give us a lot of success. We never forget the car, never forget the word of tractor, of cars that was the start of my father, but we have in our head, but we continue in new direction because a new generation, new direction, new way.
He's doing a great job. And we were talking before about your hotels. I think the most beautiful for me is the Lamborghini Hotel Dubai. Can you talk about that project a moment?
The project in Dubai need a lot of time because it's something very, very, very big. So we started 1 year ago, but the project take a lot of time, a lot of years, considering also this moment, the economy in this moment
Very slow, yes.
reduce a lot. So all the in Dubai in particular, everything go slowly.
Yes.
Very slowly, because in this part of the world, people don't want any kind of risk. Yeah. In other country, they are more courageous. Sono più coraggiosi.
More courageous. Yeah, exactly.
In any rate, they stop a lot of things, more than in other country.
We'll be right back after this break.
What's the secret to my famous margarita pizza? Fresh basil, fresh mozzarella, and cento.
People ask my wife, what's the secret to your bolognese?
A little of this, a pinch of that, and cento. Grandma passed on 2 family secrets. Saute, don't fry,
and always cook with cento.
It's no secret that the best tasting dishes use cento, San Marzano tomatoes imported from Italy, with nothing added, just authentic flavor for authentic Italian cooking. Cento, trust your family with our family.
Watch the Italian America Show every Sunday night at 8 p.m. on News 12 Plus and celebrate the best of Italian American culture. Each week, we will feature an exclusive interview with a prominent Italian American from around the country. You can watch the Italian America Show on Optimum 61, Verizon 530, or stream live from anywhere on News12.plus. For more on Order Sons and Daughters of Italy in America, please visit OSDIA.org. Please also follow us on social media.
You know, the company is continually growing and branching out in all these different directions. I guess my question would be, where do you find the inspiration for all these different projects? Dove trovi l'ispirazione per tutti questi progetti?
Where I found the inspiration, honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Always when I drive my car, I never hear the radio. I never hear music in car. So my mind fly, and flying, I receive some inspiration.
Exactly, Justin.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to change directions a little bit because, you know, on this series, we're always talking about food. And Tonino's from Emilia-Romagna, Bologna, a region that is just incredibly famous for food. So I was wondering if he had a favorite typical dish from that region. So noi italiani stiamo sempre pensando, parlando del cibo. Bologna, Emilia-Romagna è famoso per la cucina. Hai un piatto tipico bolognese preferito?
Sì, beh, il piatto tipico sono i veri tortellini che nascono. Il tortellino nasce.
Tonino in English.
In English, okay. Tortellino is the best, the typical food of Bologna. And you don't know that this chef, many centuries ago, was in love with a wonderful lady. And looking the ombelico, how you say it, ombelico?
The belly button.
Belly button.
Ecco.
Yes.
Looking the ombelico, he decided to produce this kind of tortellino.
Non è vero.
Inspired to
true.
this wonderful lady.
Non lo sapevo quello, no?
I didn't know that either. So he looked at her navel and he recreated it. Okay.
But
Sounds
lady,
Italian to me.
dimmi.
I know that recently your daughter, Ginevra, has great success with her song. Ferruccio is doing great things with the business. The twins are finding their way. But Elettra got married 2 weeks ago. In the future, for Tonino Lamborghini, maybe very soon, grandfather?
Maybe, honestly, 2 days ago, the newspaper said Elettra don't feel very well. She don't eat. I take my phone and ask Elettra, are you waiting a baby? And she said, not yet. Be careful, be quiet, stai sereno. Not yet, but I suppose that in few times something can arrive.
I see you.
I am very happy.
I
am absolutely happy.
Fantastic grandfather Tonino Lamborghini. Yes. Il padrino, eccolo qua. Il
padrino, yes.
Nonno per eccellenza. The most excellent grandfather.
With a big family.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you to you.
And being with us today. I really appreciate you being here. Everyone, you have been watching Tonino Lamborghini, obviously, coming to us directly from Italy, and recounting some of his story, not only the past, but the present, and certainly what Lamborghini is going to be looking at in the near future. So
I wait for you in Italy.
Yes, I'm coming. I will call you, I promise. I always do. So good to see you. I send you all my love in Italy. And we'll be talking to you again soon. Bye-bye for now, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.
For more related topics in this series, please visit our YouTube channel, Order Sons and Daughters of Italy in America. For more information on Order Sons and Daughters of Italy in America and how to join, please visit OSDIA.org. Please also follow us on social media. The Italian America Show is sponsored by Full Sponsorship, Cento Fine Foods, trust your family with our family, the Bianchi Law Group, Dr. K, the Management Professor, the authors of the #1 international best-selling cookbook, Don't Cut the Basil, Dr. Mark D'Annunzio, National 4th Vice President, Order Sons and Daughters of Italy in America, the Grand Lodge of New York, the Grand Lodge of Ohio, the Grand Lodge of Virginia, the Grand Lodge of Maryland, the Grand Lodge of the Northwest, representing Oregon and Washington, Long Shot Productions, get back in the game, ACMT, Excellence in Aerospace Manufacturing. Purchase the new book, The Palm Beach PI, by Italian-American private investigator Frank Ciato, available now where books are sold.